what's up, Scoops? Alex here.
Dre here.
And while you're here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for alerts.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at Scoobies Do Movies to keep up with our day to day.
That's right. And today we are doing our trailer reaction for the NUTCRACKER, The Four Realms.
That's right. We didn't do the first one because it just wasn't on our radar. Now, I haven't officially seen this trailer yet. But if it's anything similar to, because it's a Disney film, to their version of Alice in Wonderland, might leave something to be desired. I'm hoping it's more like their more recent animated features made live action, your Jungle Books, your Beauty and the Beast, because they've been killing it with the cartoon to live action movies.
Right, so I'm excited to see what this is about because I used to be a ballerina, and so I grew up doing the NUTCRACKER every year.
And cheerleader scoops for the Eagles. Yeah.
Oh, some background Alex info there, yes. So yes, I've done a lot of dancing, and I'm excited to see how they're going to bring this to life for this live action film. I know it's directed by Joe Johnston, who's done some awesome films like the original Jumanji, Captain America.
One of my favorite movies of all time from childhood, The Rocketeer. Great film.
And then we also have Lars Hallström.
Hallström? I think Hallström. Yeah. He's a Swedish director. He's definitely done movies like The Cider House Rules, Chocolat, What's Eating Gilbert Grape. He does a lot of like heavy Oscar fare. So I'm curious to see how his dark, deeper style, more realistic movies mixes with Joe Johnston's sort of fantastical action adventure.
Yeah, it could be a great pairing. So I guess let's get into it and see.
All right.
What do you think about this?
Let's light this candle, Scoops.
Merry Christmas, Clara.
I know all this music.
Godfather.
Your gift this year will be something you'll never forget. Most people don't realize there are troubled realms within our world. And you hold the key to their secrets. Remember, Clara, nothing is as it seems.
Where am I?
You're in the Four Realms, Princess Clara.
Princess?
At your service, Your Majesty.
Maybe I have been spending too much time in the attic. Welcome to our world. The land of snowflakes. The land of flowers. And the land of sweets. But in the fourth realm, this is where our troubles began. Mother Ginger started this war.
Don't you know it's dangerous here?
I hope you'll be the one to finish it.
It's time to save the kingdom.
It's just the laws of physics.
Do those laws always work?
As far as I know.
Ready.
Go! She's gathering her forces.
You're the only one who can stop her.
Hang on!
I've been expecting you.
It's time.
Great cast, yeah. I'm almost mad at myself because I do feel like by calling it NUTCRACKER in the Four Realms, that just screams to me shared universe, expanded franchise, and we talked about this last week as far as movies who just jump right off the bat being like, oh, before we even know the first one is going to be successful, Tom Cruise, The Mummy, Dark Universe. They're like, hey, let's just plan the next 5 movies. But I gotta say, based on the caliber of the 2, not 1, but 2 directors who have made films that I love, the visuals remind me very much of things like Tim Burton films. And it also reminds me sort of that, not a great movie, but I love the visuals in that James Franco Wizard of Oz movie. It kind of looks good to me.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I feel like we're flipped on this.
Okay,
Go.
I feel like for this movie, like, I'm just going to have to detach myself from the original story of the Nutcracker.
Okay.
Because if I detach myself from the original story, like, yeah, it looks like a really cool movie with awesome visuals, a great cast. Also, the music I'm going to love.
Sure.
And the dancing. I appreciate any movie with great ballet, especially it looked like they were on pointe shoes there. But it just... first of all, where's the Rat King?
Oh.
The whole Nutcracker is Clara trying to defeat the Rat King.
But I'm sure he's one of the kingdoms of the four realms.
But what are these four realms? I think maybe, like you said, instead of just jumping into it and starting with four realms, we tell the original tale of the Nutcracker, see if that does well, and then dive into, oh, there's these other realms.
Yeah, this does slightly feel like Nutcracker Begins, but I guess... maybe I don't have sort of the adverse reaction that you have to it because I'm not familiar with the original story.
Yes.
I saw the original cartoon once, and I'm like, I thought it was very boring. I feel like this is sort of like a jazzier, sort of creepier, Narnia, Lord of the Rings-esque version of a story that I have no interest in seeing.
Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't have the, like, original story of... I didn't see the original story of the Nutcracker in there, and I feel like, to me, all I saw was Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know. I want to love it, and I think I will like it as a movie. I just have to detach myself from my original, like, vision of the Nutcracker. And also, I'm familiar with the ballet version.
Yes,
Like the Russian ballet... I never even saw the first cartoon. So
oh, no?
Okay, I don't even think of that
They used to play it on HBO all the time back in the day, yeah.
Oh, see, I don't even think of that when I think of the Nutcracker. I think of Belle, getting the Nutcracker, a gift as a present, and then Fritz and her fighting over it. Her brother, Fritz, who I played. I really just dreamed of being Clara, like, my entire ballet career.
I love this story, yeah.
My entire ballet career, I danced as the Arabian Chocolate. I danced as the soldiers. I danced as a mice.
She got every role except for the one she wanted.
My best friend got Clara, and I got Fritz. So I had to put on a wig, a boy's wig, and pretend to be a boy, pretend to be my best friend's brother. It was, still a little upset about that.
And as you can tell, she's gotten over that 10 years later. No, it's like it happened yesterday. Yeah. The pain still stings.
The pain does still sting, okay? But anyways, yeah. So
now, I see what you're saying.
Breaks the Nutcracker, then she has to go through the other realm, but it's just one realm. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that when to get to the land of the Sugar Plum Fairy, she does travel through four realms, but it's like they just breeze over it. It's like she walked through this realm, she walked through that realm, and then she arrives at the Sugar Plum Fairy.
You know what it is? I wasn't hit it on the head before. I was saying things like Wizard of Oz, Alice in Wonderland, Narnia. It's what they did with The Hobbit. How that originally was supposed to be one movie, and then Warner Brothers was like, Peter Jackson, can you stretch it out? And by stretching out what was supposed to be a very short one episodic film, it turned into 3 bad movies. So
yeah, it's like in the real story, it's like it takes one page to talk about how she goes through the realms to get to the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Yeah.
And I think they're kind of diving in and exploring what those realms were. I do think if they were just taking the original story of the Nutcracker, like, you wouldn't need to make a whole film out of it. We already had the ballet. We already have the storybooks.
So, it's the final trailer. Do you think you were seeing it, not seeing it?
I'm still going to see it regardless because I'm a Nutcracker fan, and it's going to really get me in the holiday spirit. And it looks like a good movie.
Yes. And again, like, for me, a lot of times, whether the trailer looks good or bad, I do often put a lot of stock in the director. This has not one, but 2 directors whose films I really enjoy. Again, I'm a little hopeful.
That's true. Honestly, I'm surprised. I feel like if you're on board, then I'm definitely have to be on board with this.
All right. Scoops, thanks for checking out our trailer reaction for the Nutcracker, Four Realms final trailer. I forgot to mention, my bae is Helen Mirren. If I had to, like, pick one lady over 60 to be my boo, woo! I think that is one sexy, sexy silver fox. As always.
I appreciate that. It's nice.
Yeah?
You know, like, it's nice to hear a younger man talk about a silver fox woman.
Oh, I think that woman is sexy.
I like that. You go, Helen Mirren.
If you guys haven't seen the movie Red, watch her in Red as a secret agent spy. Ooh, yeah, you can snipe me anytime. As always, make sure to like, subscribe. Hey, hit that bell. alerts of new episodes.
Do that. And follow us on Instagram at Scooby's Do Movies. We're going to be posting more. So if you want to keep up with our day-to-day shenanigans, make sure you give that a follow.
Yeah.
Also, leave us some comments. Let us know what you think of this trailer and if there's anything specific that you want us to do a reaction to.
Please, we took August off to basically restart, decompress, and it was the summertime, so we went on vacation. But Scoobs, we're back.
Hell yeah.
All right, until next time, gang, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Stay
Stay groovy,
groovy,
Scoobies.